It's time to become the best version of yourself and help others do the same. It's Monday morning and we're talking success.
Hello, Soul family. Jordan Peterson coming at you live from our Soul Studios here in Pleasant Grove, Utah. I hope you guys are doing fantastically well wherever you're at and had a great weekend. Today is August 26th. We're almost done with August, and it's a little bit wild. It seems school has started pretty much everywhere, and kids are getting back into the swing of things. Colleges should be starting up soon. So wherever you're at, hopefully it's working out well for you and you're doing great. Fall seems to be a little bit in the air. Looks like Jackie's saying they got a rainy southern Colorado day going on down there. Great weather. Other places that we're seeing sunny over on the central coast of California. Looks like things are going well wherever you are at, and I hope that's the case. We always hope you guys are having a great day. As always, if this is your first time joining us or you haven't already, make sure you chime in on our YouTube channel. Let us know you're out there. Say hello. Let us know where you're at or what you're doing, and we'll make sure that we get your name into the bucket of fun so you guys can try to win some of our fantastic swag prizes we like to give out each week. Looks like we got a heat advisory in Kansas going on right now, huh? God, it's something. We've got 3 different things we like to give away each Monday morning. And lately, we've been kind of mixing it up a little bit. We like to give one away to those who are on live with us today, reward you for taking time out of your day to be on us with us live. We also have a bucket of fun for those who have already registered for Ignite, which is coming in October. So make sure you get registered so you can get your name in that bucket of fun. And then last but not least, we have one for our SN Sweeps people, those who have posted and tagged us in their SN Sweeps, trying to sweep the world with Soul Naturals, with posts and other things on social media. So we'll give one to each of you guys, those who are on live, those who have registered for Soul Ignite, and those who are registered or who shared on SN Sweeps. The cool thing about this is, technically you could win all, right? Or the same person could win multiple times. Hasn't happened yet. Maybe today will be the day. It'll be kind of fun to see that. It'll be a bummer for those who don't win, because then you have less of a chance to win. But I'll tell you what, it's good stuff, and we like to share with you regardless. So, as always, we like to start this off by recognizing those who are bringing new people into our soul family. It's always a fun thing to see you guys continue to just enlarge the family and enlarge the good that you guys are able to do out there amongst your peers and in your circles of influence. We like to recognize you in our segment now we call Rock and Roll, our top 10 for the past week. This is for new enrollments plus those who have sold trial boxes as well. Coming in at number 10, we have Valerie Bledsoe. Coming in at 9, Chris DeVilliers. Abigail Frederick at 8. Maria Lopez coming in at 7. We've got Jordana Espinosa coming in at 6. And then rounding out our top 5, we've got Eliza Endrick, Yariel Diaz, Anita Feliz, and our top 2 coming in with 8 people each this week, Corinne Lott and Lydia Ferrantino. Just fantastic to see. We love to see you guys continue to bring people into the Soul family. So well done. The average enrollment order for this past week, $233.77, which is what we love to see. Now, as I mentioned before, we have our little bucket here with those who participated in our social media campaign trying to get out the word about Soul Naturals with our hashtag SN Sweeps. We had a couple entries this week that I thought were kind of fun, so we're going to show those now. First one's coming in from Rose in Soul. It says, my Lyft morning drink, Cinnamate. What do I add to my Cinnamate, you ask? And you read the caption. It says, I add 2 capsules each of Soul Clear SI and Neuro IM for respiratory, immunity, and brain health support. I make one for my son first so he can drink it. And that's what we love to see. Great post, super easy to make. Really clean, looks good, can get it out there, and it just shares how she takes her Cinnamate, which is awesome. We also have another one coming in from Nicole Patterson. She's talking about, have you ever looked forward to something for a long time and then gotten sick, cold, or the flu? So I've been looking forward to Education Week all year long, and I'm here at BYU enjoying the learning, and a lot of people are here, so I caught a cold. But I'm happy that I have my Soul Clear SI to help me boost my immunity with the suma root and a lot of clarifying herbs to help my respiratory system. I'm great and enjoying the beginning of the week. It's cold and flu season coming up. My kids are back in school. Prepare yourself and get some SoulClear SI to help you out. Sorry for the wind. Great stuff there. Again, it doesn't take a lot of just crazy choreography or anything that way, right? Everybody has their phone. Super easy to grab a video, talk about what you're doing, let people know about it. Because the number one reason people are going to try any of the products or want to join you in the business is because you're doing it. They know you, they like you, they want to know what's going on with you. That's what's so great about social media. So be willing to share, and you're going to see some great things come of it. So thank you guys for participating. A testimonial also for this week I think is awesome. It says, I felt more stressed before taking Soul products. My mind is clear, sleep better, and have better digestion now that I take them, right? And that's such a great testimony on what we're seeing right now, which led me to an interesting thing. I was actually having a conversation with somebody talking about their coffee use and why they loved to take coffee because it helped them have their bowel movement in the morning. And I thought, I wonder if that's just like a thing for them or if that's like a thing for everybody. So looking it up this morning, it says 29% of young adults say that it helps them have a bowel movement when they have their coffee. One doctor estimates, though, 60% of his patients experience it, so older people as well. And then it started talking about why that is. It helps to activate the colon a little bit to get things going. But then we also know that coffee can be a little tricky for people with the acidity and other things going on for it. So that brings me to my favorite drink in the morning, the Cinnamate. And you know this show is brought to you by Cinnamate. Valerie just said it. Cinnamate does that too. It keeps the trains regular, right? And why does it do that? Well, because of this wonderful thing called yerba mate. That's where the mate in Cinnamate comes from. It says yerba mate can speed up intestinal peristalsis, which is the process of digestion, and can help with constipation. Yerba mate can also stimulate the secretion of digestive juices and stomach acids, which can help the body eliminate waste and toxins. These effects can help people avoid feeling heavy after meals and can be especially helpful for people who suffer from constipation. Yerba mate also contains naturally occurring caffeine, which can speed up metabolism, which is important for the digestive system to function properly. How awesome is that? So I know there's a lot of people out there who needs their morning coffee to get them up and running. They like the little jolt they get from the caffeine. It helps get their metabolism up and running, which often leads to bowel movements and gets them moving that way. What a great thing that we can swap out something that they're already doing for something that's actually better for them to get them moving forward and accomplishing great things in the life, right? Tammy Peterson, BM's my Mima's term. Now I understand. That's right. Bowel movements, right? The BM, right? Cinnamate is like clockwork for regularity. I love it. Jaleva says, amazing substitution. Magdiel says, yeah, it's a great way to take care of yourself. The other thing that we've seen great results with this as well, and this is personally, I've seen this with some of my buddies who are Mountain Dew drinkers or have to have the Coke all day long. And then they know it doesn't work for them. They're gaining weight. They don't feel good. It just wears them out. All that sugar gives you that really big spike and then the crash afterwards when you're just drinking soda all the time. But then when they try to quit cold turkey, man, they get those headaches. And they can't function because they have headaches, so then they always seem to go back to it anyway. This has been an awesome thing for that as well. So if you know those individuals out there who are trying to get off energy drinks or trying to get off the soda, yerba mate in the Cinnamate is a great natural substitute for it. Has just enough caffeine to keep those headaches at bay, but also enough to keep you going. Plus all the minerals and vitamins and everything else that it has going on. Man, it just gives you your body exactly what it needs to continue to move forward, which is what we love to see, right? So keep that in mind as you're sharing it with people. Again, sometimes people are looking at their economic situation and they're like, man, I don't have the money to add something to it. Well, let's not add it. Let's switch it out and see the benefits that you're going to get from it. You're going to feel way better. Stress is going to be much more manageable, and you're going to put yourself in a position to really be successful moving forward, right? And that's what we love to see. Fantastic. Have you ever heard that the saying that 90% of the solution to any problem is knowing that there is a problem? Have you ever heard that before? 90% of the solution to any problem is knowing that there is a problem to begin with. I was reminded of that this morning when my phone started blowing up at about 7:15, 7:30. My phone started blowing up with people texting me, asking me if I heard the news. I told them no, And so then the next thing I know is I started getting all these texts about how there was a mountain lion sighting in good old Lehi, Utah, about 2 miles from my house, and how it just has just woken up the neighborhood. Everybody is so concerned about it. It was seen on a Ring doorbell last night. It was walking across somebody's front yard. And man, everybody is up in arms about it. At about 8:30 this morning, I got a phone call from the local elementary school letting me know that due to the sighting of a mountain lion in our area, we are going to have no recess in the morning. Kids are going to be staying inside until they get this figured out. The Division of Wildlife Resources is on the case. They're trying to track down this mountain lion, and Lehi Police has been notified, and they are on the case as well. So everybody's up in arms about this little mountain lion that is now kind of over by us. The interesting thing about it is about that 2 miles from my house, there's some kind of empty fields with a lot of Russian olive trees. Oftentimes when you drive by it, you can see that there are deer in there, and there's some railroad tracks that are kind of right there by it as well. And not only that, it's not that far from the Jordan River as well, which kind of cuts through Lehi. So you have a lot of different things and ways that a mountain lion could get in this area. The thing that made me laugh just a little bit is, as a guy who spends a lot of time outdoors, does a lot of hunting, mountain lions are very they're kind of a quiet species. They like to hide. I spend a lot of times hiking and fishing and hunting in the outdoors, and I've never seen one myself. Never seen one. I've seen their tracks a few times. I've seen some animals that they've killed and eaten on a few times. But I've never seen one myself. And the thing that made me laugh about this is that mountain lion has probably been there for a really long time. And only because somebody actually saw it on their doorbell, now it becomes a problem and everybody is concerned about it. We've had 0 attacks on any pets or any other animals. We've had 0 attacks on any kids at school or walking to school. But now that it's been seen, my heavens, we are on top of it, and we are going to figure out a solution to this problem, and we are going to get it solved. Now, the reality of it is the easiest solution to any mountain lion problem is removing its food source, which are deer. But we're not going to do that, of course. We're going to chase that mountain lion until we get it taken care of. They'll probably end up tranquilizing it and moving it back in the mountains somewhere where it can be happy up there away from people. But just hearing the neighborhood parents and even the school being so concerned about a problem they didn't even know existed until it was seen on a Ring doorbell, that problem essentially has probably been there for a long time. It just reminds me of the situations we have with some of our friends and family members and some of their health issues, right? Sometimes, or even financial issues, any problem really. Oftentimes you're talking to them and everything is great and wonderful and they don't even know anything is going on. And so it's just not the time for them to want to join with you to be a part of Soul or try the products or anything else. And then all of a sudden, in the middle of the night, something happens. They see a mountain lion on the Ring doorbell, and now there's an issue, right? That can be financial, that can be social, that can be with health, that can be a lot of different issues that could be going on. And now we're going to throw the whole world at it, right? We're going to have the Division of Wildlife Resources after it. We're going to have Lehi PD after it. And we're going to let everybody know that we got this problem that we need to solve. The wonderful thing about it is, with a lot of these issues that we have going on in our own lives, financially or physically or emotionally or mentally, and Soul Naturals has a solution for it. Not that it's just going to wipe it away and take care of it, but it's going to give you the resiliency you need that you can adapt to whatever's going on, and then you can move forward from it and be able to really get back in your groove and be able to solve your own problems. And that's what we really, really like to see, right? Osvaldo says he's there because he ran out of his Cinnamate. Could have been, right? He needs to come over to my house if that's the case, right? Rachel says they have alligators that get into their neighborhoods where they're at. I would rather deal, I think, with a mountain lion than an alligator. I know how to handle a mountain lion. Alligators, I don't know what I'd do with one. So Terry says, poor guy's probably just lost trying to get back. Very well could be, right? So anyway, the 90% of the solution to any problem is recognizing there is a problem and continue to reach out to your friends and family because you never know when problems can arise, and you want to be that person that they can turn to in order to receive that help. So there you go, guys. As we close out today, we just wanted to announce we had to do a little bit of an adjustment with our pricing. As you've probably noticed everywhere, it seems like everything's a little bit more expensive. We've been doing our very best to limit price increases over the past few years, but we're needing to make a small adjustment as we move forward, and you'll see this at the beginning of the month take effect. I just want to show you a quick snapshot of kind of what we're looking at here with some of the packages that we're seeing. As you can see, raising them a couple bucks here and there. A lot of them have a lot of different products in them, and so it just takes a little bit of an adjustment to get us back in a good spot. And we'll just keep watching it and seeing. We want to do as few price increases as necessary, but also we need to make sure everybody stays viable and can continue to move forward with it. So it's a great way to look at it. So, and with our Soul Rewards, it still makes it the most cost-effective way to get the product. So we're not adjusting those at all. You continue to use those. And as a specialist who's building, as the price goes up, the CV also goes up to compensate as well, which means you guys get a raise every time that somebody actually purchases products moving forward, which is kind of a cool thing as well. So we love it. Let's get you guys out of here, man. It is Monday morning. You've got lots to do, and we want to make sure you are taken care of. And we will. Maria says, what a great connection. Mountain lion has always been there and only became a problem after it was spotted. Yep, absolutely. Terry says, those increases are better than my grocery store increases. I'll tell you what, man. Ground beef right now is expensive. Everything seems to be expensive. I think a lot of you have seen those things on social media where they reorder the same order that they ordered a few years ago, and now it's like twice as much. It's just crazy, right? Debbie says there's an updated list on the resource center. It will be. Yep, it goes into effect the 1st, so we'll get that updated in there so you can see it as well. So we'll get you taken care of. All right, we're going to go in order like this. Since this is how I pulled it out, this is how we're going to do it. We're going to draw from each of these to get you something, and we'll get you taken care of. First off, the Bucket of Fun, the original, right? The big one. This is all of you who are on live with us right now and have chimed in so we can see you out there. And here we go. The winner today is Savannah Young. Savannah, you got yourself a nice little prize there. Mystery prize. Next up, we've got our SN Sweeps participant. Savannah's usually a part of that, so could we get a repeat winner today? Be kind of fun to see. Let's see. Here we go. And the winner is Charlotte Sullivan. Charlotte, you got yourself a prize as well. And last but not least, it's a fantastic stadium blanket. Sports are back in session in high school. This is so nice. You can carry it. You can sit on it just so you don't have to sit on the metal bleachers. You can pull it over yourself when it gets a little chilly when the sun goes down. It's such an easy thing to use. You absolutely should be using it. And here we go. The winner from our Ignite has registered to come to Ignite with us in October. Want to make sure we keep that at the forefront of your mind. We've got Kimberly Bourne. Kimberly Bourne, you are our winner this morning. All right, guys, you are taken care of today. Go out there, make a difference somewhere. As always, keep sharing soul. We sure love you guys, and we'll see you again soon. People?